Alright, so this is a less than 4-hour run of this game. Trying to do this to get the trophy. So let's see how this goes with the backseat gamers. I've already played through this game twice. Once on normal mode, once on easy mode to get the collectibles. I tried doing the 4-hour run on that, but didn't quite work out. First time around I did this in about 11 hours. Second time I did it in four and a half. So just missed it. Yeah, I'd be tired with a psychotic child babysitting job too. So one of the things that I really like about this game, I personally think this game is brilliant, the way that they did the demo, and how the things that you found in the demo kind of came back up in this game, and they did certain things, but they leave you like lots of little clues and stuff like that throughout as to like what's going on.
I did lie to you. I shouldn't have. All I can say is that if you get this, stay away.
And the whole thing with the VHS tapes, I really like that aspect of it, that and the saving with the cassette players, because it's just something you don't really ever see. It's very different. Some of the problems I had with this game, the timelines don't exactly work correctly, or they're like just kind of wonky. I mean, the Bakers have been doing this stuff for 3 years and nobody's found them, and you know, it just seems like a lot of time. And then, as if you read the articles and the papers and the research and stuff, it seems like people are getting infected at different rates, and that's never really explained. It's kind of like in The Walking Dead, some people seem to turn, or even in like the Alien movie series, some people's chest bursters come out really fast, some of them don't. The aliens grow up really fast in some of them, they don't grow up really fast in others. And same thing with The Walking Dead with the zombies. Sometimes people turn really fast into zombies, and sometimes they don't. And the game also made me very frightened. I like the horror games, and I like being stressed out when I play stuff. And this definitely did that. Although my fear threshold is kind of low to begin with, but I think there's a difference between being afraid and being stressed out while you're playing a game. And this game made me stressed out, and it made me fearful. See, like stuff like this, it's just so random and just creepy, because then you come around this corner and he's not even there. I actually haven't even played that many of the Resident Evil games. I think I played the one where they were in Africa, and I played another one where you could do co-op mode. I wasn't very good at that. My sister hated playing with me because I just don't follow directions well, and I tend to do my own thing. And this, I also thought this was great, how they do all the graphics and... Open the door. You know, the way it's so realistic, how you go from light to dark, and that's how you would do it with a normal person, how your eyes would have to adjust. So hopefully I can do this in 4.5 hours while rambling. You know, there's a lot of puzzles and stuff, and on my second... Come on, go down the ladder, stupid. My second go-round, there were still some times when I was like, alright, what am I supposed to be doing again? So... First time around, you know, I guess 11.5 hours shows it, but there were a couple of times where I had to just pause it and walk away because I was just tense and it was stressful. Second time I played, this body popping out of the water scared me again, even though I knew it was coming. But this time around, we're going to try and avoid it so that we don't have to worry about taking up time, because I want to save my time for when I'm really going to need it during some of the boss battles, or if I happen to get confused and need to look around for things a little more. So I'm going to try and cut corners. Oh, stupid. I'm going to try and cut corners as much... Damn it. As much as I can. I still hit that anyway. But that's okay. We will keep trying. And like that little spiral eye thing that was there, if you caught it, you know, that shows up later. There's something in one of the pictures. I forget exactly what it is. But it was neater, like I forget what it was, but I liked it. I thought it was cool. Come on.
Mia, oh, thank God I found you. It's me. It's Ethan.
Ethan? Ethan?
Are you alright?
This was also a little bizarre. Like, she doesn't remember that she sends him things, and it seems like Evelyn
No, I wouldn't.
does mind control to a certain point, and like makes them do things, but
Did he see you?
she resists to a certain point, but she can still be mind controlled to send him
We need to go now.
emails.
Where are you taking me?
Someplace safe.
Are you gonna tell
And it's also a little bizarre, like, he lets her out and,
Baby, you-
like, she doesn't tell him stuff right away, so I don't know if that's Evelyn mind controlling her
Has it really been?
so that she leads him kind of into this, or if she's just stupid. Because Mia just seems kind of stupid, and when you find out that she's part of this government thing with Umbrella or whatever it is, at the end it kind of doesn't make sense how stupid she is. Here, at least. But that was one of the things I had an issue with, how dumb she was.
We need to get out of here first.
Well, then keep walking.
I think it's this way.
I think it's this way. And again, how much did she really get to look around and traverse this house that she remembers that the family brought her food from one place, but then she can't remember other stuff about it?
Mia, we have to talk. That
No,
message
we
is-
have to leave.
That wasn't me.
You did.
I didn't.
Okay, fine. Just tell me what's going on.
I'm telling you everything that I know. We have to go this
Yeah,
way.
you told me 0 that you know. And what you did.
Mia, are you sure you know where you're going?
The family used to bring more food through here. I remember.
And the game does a real good job of making you claustrophobic with this stuff. Later on, there's the one with the bugs. And, you know, I know this game is for VR. I don't think I could do this game in VR for some of that stuff because I'm not a fan of bugs to begin with. And then they're throwing all these centipedes at you, or millipedes, or whatever those things with all the legs are. And I would probably either fall down or throw the headset off, and that wouldn't be good.
I'm sure.
And you got this. This is like the biggest clue in the game
It's not here.
to what E is, and Grandma. You think it's Grandma, and I was kind of suspicious of Grandma from the beginning, but then you have Grandma's room, which kind of makes it seem like she does actually belong in the family, even though they don't really ever address her. So as you watch the family interact, especially at that first table, nobody talks to her, nobody addresses her, the Evelyn grandma thing. And nobody ever talks about her like she's a part of the family, which she's really not. This was scary as all hell. This is like one of my worst nightmares. Walking down the stairs and having something crawling up at me, or walking up the stairs and something's crawling around behind me. And here we go. She's gonna stab me. And she stabs me in the hand, and somehow this liquid medicine heals up all these wounds. But I don't even have to worry about that because I already did the thing with the item box and not using only... I actually didn't use any healing items in that run I did, the one on easy mode.
I can feel her clawing her way back inside.
So I think I got some items in the item box now for doing that stuff.
Leave me alone! I deserve that. I deserve this.
Fuck are you, Mia?
Yes, what are you, Mia? It's kind of a weird question to ask of your wife. Like, maybe, what happened to you, Mia? Not, what are you? Can you pop back up? There we go. Well, if you threw me the other way, I'd be out of the house, and then I could actually leave you, but you threw me back into the house. Where'd you go? Stop that. Alright, I did not have nearly this hard of a time doing this the first two times. Come on, phone, ring. Ring, ring. Thank you. Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone. Do, 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 do.
Who's this? And what the fuck is going on?
No one would know it. There should be a way out through the attic.
Attic.
Go there.
Yeah, I get that the windows are all bashed up and stuff, and not bashed up, covered up and stuff, but you know, why wouldn't he try to just push his way through there? That's what I would do. I don't know. Or just walk back out through that door. I guess he wants to save his dead wife, bring her home. There's that creepy lady. Oh, there's a fish on the wall. But you know, sometimes these things are times when you should be just calling the authorities. Like, my wife, this scared the hell out of me. But like, you know, my wife was missing for 3 years and she came back and now she's clearly possessed by something. You know, some of the things in here too are, I don't know what style they were going for, but it reminds me a little bit of the way the Evil Dead got after the first one, or maybe even in the first one, just how ridiculous it was and how funny it was. Like, it wasn't supposed to be funny, but it's just so absolutely ridiculous. Like, this whole thing where he gets his hand cut off by the chainsaw, and Ethan's just totally cool with it. Like, he's so much more calm about this stuff than I think anybody really has a right to be, regardless of the fact that you're in a video game or not. Video game, a movie, a TV show, like... It's kind of why I think he might, like, know more than we think he does, because then also at the end of the game, when he gets picked up by the helicopter from Umbrella, he's like, what took you guys so long? I mean, who does he think they are? Like, who did he really think somebody was coming for him? He never called 911. The only time he ever really heard of them was after, or when you first get to the, that radio.
Okay, fine.
And, I mean, does he really know who they are? I don't know. That's just my theory, that he knows more than he lets on. And I have terrible aim, but I'm gonna try.
It's up to me.
Are you dead? You dead? Very good. That actually wasn't too bad. I only used like 7 bullets. Yeah, 7 bullets. Okay, that was good. Alright, now I just need Jack to come and snatch me. There's the mannequins. Did anybody notice in the demo that, the mannequins in the attic area before you come up here actually turn around and watch you, and they'll follow you? It's one of the scariest things. You turn and, like, they're there. He also looks very different from here to when you see him in that flashback, when I guess Ethan is in the hive mind or whatever's going on with that. So I guess that was a little bit of an issue with the graphics. Some of the graphics in this aren't that great. And one of the ones that really bothers me is actually about to come up, where Marguerite gets pissed that Ethan's not eating the food, and she stomps away, and
You have work to do.
she just looks really weird and awkward and just odd. And I mean, how many times has Zoe done this where she's stapled people's body parts back on, or just kind of like recovered them from her parents, and has tried to set them on this course, because she's almost kind of complicit in the murders of these people, because instead of releasing them, because I can't see how Ethan would be infected with anything at this point, so instead of releasing them, she just kind of captures them
What the hell?
and leaves them here.
It's time for supper.
Yes, Crazy Town. And there's Evelyn. Hey,
Where's
Evelyn.
Mia?
Eat it. It's good.
I'm not even sure what this stuff is on the table. Like, intestines, tripe.
Big boy's got to eat.
I'm not sure that. Those might be just like legs of animals. Nope. Nope, I don't want it. I don't want to watch you feed it to me, because that is just nasty. It looks like some kind of gross pasta. This part where she kind of stalks away, she just looks really weird. It's like, just not right. I don't know. Really bothers me.
Beast. Oh boy.
So is he like trying to take my teeth out? Lucas is really enjoying this. Thankfully somebody called so I could keep both my eyes. Not sure how Zoe would staple my eye back in. Although I guess since my body accepted my hand, I must be infected because it co-opted the arm back. I think co-apted. Co-apt is the word that's used. My body co-apted the arm back. Actually, wait, there's ammo in here. Not that. Is it this drawer? Ammo, yeah. He goes out one way. Oh no! How did that happen? That did not happen the other 2 times I tried to do this. Alright, I don't know if that means that he's gonna crash through the wall. Hopefully not. I know there's also something where he chops off your leg. I haven't seen that. No! You are really fast this time! I'm on easy mode! What the hell? Oh, there's my leg. I jinxed it because I was talking about it. Why? Why does this happen this time? You leave my leg right there. Should I don't know, should I attach it first? Use what to fix my leg? Ugh! I'm definitely gonna die. That's really gonna piss me off. This is not going well. Didn't he cut off my left leg? I guess it really doesn't make a difference.
What the fuck?
I agree, Ethan. This is bizarre. I'm really kind of annoyed right now. Yep, I better run. Can I get in here this time, please?
It's over, boy.
No, it's not, because I'm going in here. I'm going in here. No! Oh, Jesus, how do I go? There we go. Oh my gosh. This is not supposed to be this stressful. I've already played this game. Third time. Third time I played this game, and it's still scaring me. Come on, get up. Wasted all that time. There's also an herb in here somewhere. Oh yeah, I got my leg cut off. Real good. Mm-hmm.
You gotta get out of that house. There must be a way out to the main hall. Oh.
Tell me something I don't know.
Codex. Don't lose it. It's important.
I like how the wounds change. In the 2 times that I've played through, the wounds have been different every time. What am I doing? I want the walking shoes because they make me walk faster. What does this do? Damage when guarding. Alright, well I don't really want to hold on to either of those right now because I don't have that much space. Use this lockpick to unlock this. And I think I just have to walk around for a little while until the cop shows up at the window. Oh, that's excellent. Okay. do that? Oh, and back. Oh, that's good to know. Are you there?
Hey, over here.
Yes.
Hey, you gotta help me. Hold on. Back
Please
up.
rescue me.
Now, sir, do you live here? I mean, is this your property?
Alright, this is honestly just bad policing, because even if he thinks that I'm one of the people that's murdering people in this house,
You understand? I gotta get out of here.
he shouldn't have given me the knife, and he shouldn't have come into the garage. He should have stayed outside of the garage and called for backup. So, I mean, maybe they do things differently in Louisiana. I really don't think that's how it would be done, especially considering how suspicious this is, and he said several missing persons. And I guess I'm an outsider because I don't have a southern accent. I'm
I'll tell you whatever you want.
talking like I'm from New England, I guess? North? Something?
Hey, wait.
I don't know.
You gotta give me your gun.
You must have lost your mind.
Look,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
Right. Deputy. Now, you want to see my name in the obituaries? But you want to be a hero and save my life.
I like how he just, like, glares at me. He squints his eyes and is like, yeah, you crazy son.
That's all you're gonna get.
Thanks.
Go. Garage. Now.
I'm going.
What am I going to do with a knife?
Stab people. Stab. We can open this. Even though we probably should have been able to open it up with our hands. It's just tape, and it's not even like Gorilla Tape or glued or whatever. Come, let's go, Ethan.
Hey, we got to get the fuck out of here.
Now, first, you need to tell me what you're doing out here alone in the middle of the night.
Me? What about you?
It's my job. Don't you do your job and tell me. Answer my question.
See, and like, when that closes, he shouldn't be this close to me. I should have been yelling at him like, run, dude. Like, dude's coming up behind you with a shovel. Crazy guy who's already tried to murder me.
Fuck it. I'm gonna kill everyone.
There you are. It's really amusing how much he laughs. There you are. I think it's time for you to pop back up, and there you go. Why is that motorcycle up there? Chained up like that. Doesn't seem like a good idea. Also not sure why Ethan would be accelerating. He definitely is not in a configuration for him to be pressing the gas pedal. But whatever. I guess the game can do what it wants. Yeah, his feet aren't down there. My feet are down there.